Okay, I almost said good morning, but it's not the morning. Oh, that's not gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to hold the camera. Welcome back to a brand new vlog, everyone. We are actually on the West Coast, which is so exciting. We got here a couple of days ago and stayed in Newport with a couple of our friends. So I took clips over the last few days, and we're now on a road trip up to Cambria. So we're staying there for a night. We have about a 2.5 hour drive to Santa Barbara, where we're gonna stop and have lunch. That's where my friend went to school that we stayed with. So she has like restaurant recommendations and stuff, so we're breaking up the drive there. But I don't think I even mentioned in the last video that we were going to the West Coast. So we're here for a week and we're excited to see all the things, and it's Polly's first time in California. So it's been really fun so far, and we did a whole bunch of like touristy things. We saw my aunt who lives out here yesterday, which was so nice, and my cousins. So we've just been, I don't know, enjoying California, I'll be honest. I was not a California person at all, but I was excited to go on this trip because I felt like it was gonna change my mind, and Polly has loved it so far.
That's correct.
But we're gonna try to get into this restaurant that's on the water. It's called Brophy's. Didn't even know how to spell that. But it looks like they don't have reservations, so we're gonna try to walk in, and if not, we'll just kind of go around and find something else. We're not really like super strict with a plan for this trip. Hopefully we can get in places really easily, but I just wanted to start off the vlog because I didn't want to start it when we were staying with our friends, because we were with all of their friends. But I did take a couple of clips, and I'll put like the names of everything just in case anyone's planning on coming out here. So very excited to be here and vlogging everything, just because it's just great for the memory. And we have about 10 more minutes before we get to the restaurant. Okay, and after a 4.5 hour drive with a little pit stop, we made it in to Cambria. And this is our cute little room. We're just here for one night. So we're staying at like a nice little bungalow near the beach. It's like right across the street from the beach. And I was gonna give a quick little room tour, but it's really just necessities. There's nothing crazy. Cute bathroom. And we've got some Grown Alchemist products. Nice. Showers behind me. and we're gonna explore this little map that they gave us and figure out what we want to do until dinner time, because I think we're gonna go to dinner at like 7:30 and see if we can get into this place called Sea Chest on like the later end, because it usually gets pretty crowded. But the town itself seems really sleepy right now, and there's not a lot of people staying at this hotel, so hopefully we'll get lucky with it. Good morning, you guys. It's technically day 2 in Cambria, but we are actually just packing up the car now because we are road tripping to Carmel, which I am so looking forward to. We've heard amazing things. Any people that we've met along the way during our journey here have said such amazing things, and we can't wait. So we got up at like 7:30 this morning. I think the East Coast time kind of hit us a little bit, and we had breakfast at the hotel. And now we're gonna go and maybe check out the beach before we leave, but it's like 52 degrees out. So I'm in like a full sweater and jeans combination, but it's starting to get a little bit nicer out. So we're hoping we get better weather, or like warmer weather, which Carmel is supposed to be warmer than Cambria as a whole. But we're gonna get on our road trip. We have about 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're gonna stop and get coffees beforehand at one of these places on Main Street, but we had a really nice dinner last night. It's a very sleepy town here, and a bunch of the stores close at like 5 p.m. So we just kind of like walked up and down the little street there and got dinner, and then came back here and watched a movie. So it was a very chill night. Paul is standing outside the window because he's ready to leave. So I'm gonna grab my suitcase and we're gonna get on the road. They said where?
Guys.
Hello.
We're off like a herd of turtles.
Okay, slight change of plans. We're actually stopping in Paso, Robles, because our hotel desk manager told us that this was a really cool spot to like get a wine tasting, just like one glass, and then to also get lunch on our way up to Carmel. And we just stopped at the cutest little street. We think we're gonna go to Thomas Hill Organics. I looked it up, and it's like a farm to table restaurant. It's right behind us, and it's really cute. So we're gonna walk up and down this little like main street because it doesn't open for another 20 minutes. So that's the lunch plan, and I'm actually kind of hungry considering it's only 11. Just checked into our second room of the trip at the Monteverde Inn, and we got upgraded as soon as we arrived. Please ignore all the stuff on the bed here, but we have a gorgeous bed with some pretty artwork. There is a private deck right outside the door, which is so nice. We're supposed to share it with another room, but there's no one in that room, so it's just gonna be ours. A little closet next to the bed here, and then if we go around, everything's like nice and old. We've got a fireplace that was part of our upgrade as well, and then a nice little clawfoot bathtub, which was really the selling point. I love a good bath, and definitely I do not take them at home in Hoboken, so it's nice to have that. And just, yeah, cute little bathroom. But every place around here is so cute. It's just like a bunch of inns. There aren't any like large hotels, and the town is really cute. So we're gonna get ready quickly and we're gonna walk around a little bit, and then I think we're having dinner at a place that the concierge recommended, and it's called The Pocket. So we're gonna go there for dinner. But Need to just freshen up a little bit because we're looking a little tired. On a walk to the beach, and all the houses look like there are gnomes living in them. It's very cool. Much different terrain than we're used to on the East Coast. So we're walking down to the beach now, and then we're gonna go back afterwards to go to happy hour and have some dinner in town. So the plan for today was to go to Big Sur, but the road is closed for some sort of like construction situation going on. So we're actually not able to go, which is really sad, but instead we're gonna do the 17 mile drive. And it's like this private property where you can go and drive like along the water and see like Pebble Beach golf course and Spyglass and like a couple of other ones around there. So it should be really cool to do that, and we're gonna plan to do that instead and just change up our schedule. And then I think we're gonna go to the pro shop at Pebble Beach to get some merch. Good news, we just had nachos for lunch. That's not the good news. We went and checked during lunch, and Big Sur is actually open now. So it's 1:30 almost, and we're driving to Big Sur, and it's about 10 minutes away from where we are now. We're going to Bigsby Bridge. Is that how you say it?
Bixby.
Bixby? I think there's a K in there.
No, it's an X.
An X? Oh, it's on there. Bixby Bridge, which is apparently a really good spot to take a photo, and then we're gonna go to Big Sur after that. But we're very excited that we didn't have to cut that part out of our trip, because this morning it wasn't looking too good. And then tonight I think we're gonna go to get Greek food. So we're just cruising along. We went to Pebble Beach earlier today, and that's where we had lunch. And now we're driving along the coast, which is so stunning, and I'll put in some clips of Big Sur when we get there. Hey you guys, we've already had dinner, and I forgot to tell you where we were going and also show you what we were wearing, but I don't think I've showed you any of the outfits this entire vlog, which is not very much like me. But we had Greek / like Mediterranean food, and then we stopped back at the hotel to grab Holly's sunglasses because we're heading down to the beach to catch the sunset, which we haven't been able to see while we're here. And apparently it's like one of the most amazing sunsets you'll ever see, and we're going to be on Pebble Beach, which is what we were kind of exploring this morning on the 17-mile drive. And then we might do a little nightcap at this place on the corner here called La Playa. Polly's boss stayed there. Apparently it's pretty pricey, but I love just going to a hotel that's like expensive and not actually staying there, where you could just go and get a cocktail and still experience it a little bit. So This will hopefully be our little night camp spot. But it's so pretty out right now, and it really warmed up today. Yesterday was a bit chilly, so I've also got my brand new sweatshirt on. It's like if you go to Big Sur, of course you need to buy a sweatshirt immediately after you complete the experience.
Facing this way. Once we start seeing them in,
Good morning, everyone. Perfect timing because we're just about to get to probably what's going to be one of our favorite stops of the trip, which is In-N-Out Burger. We are definitely going to be those touristy people who need to get it at some point. So we
I got gasoline on my hands.
Okay, can you tell the Jersey people do not pump gas? So we're on our way to Sonoma right now, and we made this plan like days ago that we were gonna stop at In-N-Out on the way there. My twin sister actually landed for the wedding this morning, and they are at an In-N-Out, and I was like, oh, they must be at the same one, but they're not. They're like nowhere near where we are. So it was just funny though, because they just sent a picture in our family group chat of them at In-N-Out, and I was like, we're 10 minutes away from being at our own. So can't wait for that. We woke up this morning and got packed up, and then but we woke up this morning and got ready. We got coffees at this cute little like alleyway. I don't know, an alleyway sounds wrong. Went to a couple of shops, and then we got on the road because I have to be ready at 4 o'clock for our walkthrough since my sister and I are in the wedding. We are doing like a rehearsal thing before the welcome party at 4, so I have to be hopefully a little bit tanned. We want to sit by the pool for maybe an hour, and Polly can stay while we go and do the walkthrough and then meet us at the after party, or the, what am I saying? The rehearsal, like, welcome party. But first we're gonna get our In-N-Out Burger, and it'll be nice to break up the trip a little bit.
Yes, it is.
All right, we've got a smidge of a line, but that's quite all right. We're gonna go into this fine establishment and actually eat here instead of doing a drive-through because the line is...
Well, I don't know if we're eating here, but we're getting it.
We're gonna go inside to order it. I've also been a passenger princess this entire trip except for one leg back from Big Sur. Do you want to give your thoughts on your meal today?
It's lovely.